I'm Dr. Mandy Patterson. I'm a naturopathic doctor, functional medicine practitioner, and fertility expert. And I run an online telehealth practice. And I've been doing this for several years. I actually went online in 2017 when we moved overseas. And actually, it was good timing with COVID, the whole COVID era starting in 2020. And yeah, so I've been at this quite a while, and I predominantly help in the women's health arena, and I also do fertility coaching as well. So the state of my business is there's a lot of moving parts. I actually run two businesses. So I not only have my personal business, which is mandypatterson.com, but I also have a partner, and we run positivityfertility.com together as well. So lots of moving parts, and in the online space, it can be challenging to navigate business expenses and allocations of expenses. And then too, just in the marketing arena as well, it can really be overwhelming. And so Leslie gave me lots of valuable feedback in that space, in kind of helping me navigate financial expenses and how I allocate funds, and also just do things from running ads through Google and Facebook, and then just being out there. Social media can be really overwhelming, and just kind of looking at it with a critical eye, and trying to determine where's like the biggest bang for our buck, or where can we really leverage our time and energies and have a work-life balance. So areas that I have been stuck are really around marketing and ads. Like that's like not my wheelhouse. And so Leslie was very great at connecting me with some key people in the industry that could help me navigate that, and not spin my wheels per se, which was really, really valuable. And then, I think another piece of it is figuring out as a online business owner, like what your pricing should be. And, in the space, like conventionally, we charge for insurance reimbursement, which is like a $25 copay. And so it's very different whenever you're in the industry of entrepreneurship, in navigating running a health and wellness business in that aspect. I chose to work with Leslie. I followed her for quite a while. I was just really impressed by her communication skills, and the different interviews that she had done online. And so I reached out to her. Leslie is such a like warm, caring person, and goes above and beyond. And that's hard to find in our arena, like with people that will go the extra mile for you. And that's what I do for my clients. And so Leslie has exceeded my expectations. I always knew that I could reach out to her anytime that I would need her. And she just really under promises and over delivers. And if I had all the funds in the world, I would continue working with Leslie. But I do plan to continue to use her as a mentor in the space in the coming months and years, because I really value her business experience and just overall experience in running an online business, which can be overwhelming and complicated sometimes. As a business owner, just in general, you really need to remain neutral and not have all your emotions wrapped up in it, because it can be like emotionally overwhelming as you're navigating, working with people, juggling financial expenses, and people that you partner with to help you in your business. And so Leslie was just always a calm, encouraging mentor for me. I looked at things more from an objective standpoint versus just taking things personally. And I think one of my takeaways has been, being in business is challenging and hard, but there's a way to go about it with ease, that you can thrive and you can do well and succeed. And sometimes you just have to, eliminate things. Like if they're not working for you, the numbers don't lie. So analytics are also really important to look at. And so that's where Leslie's really encouraged me. Leslie connected me with some of her key business people, and we started looking at my website, and really just kind of seeing what our numbers look like and how they were converting. And so we actually did make a decision to go in and kind of just do a makeover on it. And that was specifically around keywords and SEO optimization. We have an amazing website we spent an entire year building out. But the lesson that I've learned in all of this, and I've had multiple websites, is you can spend a lot of money on a website or other tech things, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to convert financially for you. And so we have noticed even in the last month, and SEO is a long game, that our numbers, our clicks have gone up from 450 to 500. And so while that might not seem like a lot, I think that it's really going to pay off here in the near future with continuing to drive great referrals to our website, and, just really getting our name out there. If I had a colleague come to me and ask me what my experience was with Leslie, I will say this. Leslie has so much integrity. She holds to her word. And she genuinely wants you to succeed. And so during our time working together, I always knew that I could rely on Leslie anytime. And in fact, like here's a specific example. We would meet twice a month, and she had even told me a handful of times when I was in the middle of a launch or trying to figure things out and navigating other business contacts that were working for us. She was like, "Look, we can hop on a call tomorrow." And so that's like one thing that I feel like with Leslie is that she does really genuinely care and goes the extra mile, and really wants her practitioners and people that she works with to succeed.